Good morning, Chairman Raley, Ranking Member Davis, and members of the subcommittee. My name is John Caupert, and I am the director of the National Corn-to-Ethanol Research Center located in University Park of Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville. I was just thinking what an honor to be following Senator Harkin, but at the same time it's a challenge to follow distinguished Senator Harkin. This hearing is crucial to assure that a qualified and trained workforce is ready and able to fill the thousands of jobs being created by the biofuels industry. In order to supply this workforce, a comprehensive education and workforce training program must be developed. With more than 110 ethanol plants in operation and another 80 plants under construction, the need for qualified applicants is urgent. The need for qualified employees is now. Biorefineries are being built from the East Coast to the West Coast, from the Canadian border to the border with Mexico. Due to rapid industry growth, it is becoming increasingly difficult to locate employees with proper training and educational background required to work in these technical fuel refineries. Chairman Braley said the majority of biofuels producers, greater than 75%, are individual plants with fewer than 50 employees. On average, these plants do not have the infrastructure which is necessary to support thorough in-house training programs. Designers of fuel ethanol plants offer condensed training programs for the staff of a newly constructed facility. Generally speaking, these programs do not extend beyond startup guarantees. A comprehensive workforce training program is necessary to increase efficiency and productivity, develop a technical workforce, improve workplace safety, increase environmental awareness, minimize natural resource usage, and reduce our dependence on foreign oil. For the reasons stated above, the National Corn-to-Ethanol Research Center developed a workforce education and development training program. The template of our program is a 5-day, 50-hour comprehensive overview of the ethanol production process. In addition, we offer a 1-year internship program with a second-year option. These programs, titled Fundamentals of Applied Ethanol Process Operations, assist in filling a void that exists in today's biofuels industry, the void of qualified applicants. Our programs ensure the employees of the biofuels industry will not only be technology analysts, but more important, they will be analyzers of technology. These programs are unique in that National Corn-to-Ethanol Research Center is the only facility in the world where a person will receive classroom instruction on biofuels, computer simulation of the biofuels production process, and hands-on applied learning in a pilot-scale dry grind and wet mill ethanol plant, all of which takes place under one roof. The National Corn-to-Ethanol Research Center supports New Era as it recognizes the opportunity at hand. The opportunity being collaborative efforts between community colleges, four-year institutions, and the National Corn-to-Ethanol Research Center. By working together, we will address the need for qualified applicants in the biofuels industry. Qualified employees of the biofuels industry will help to create energy independence for the United States of America. The National Corn-to-Ethanol Research Center looks forward to working with the 110th Congress and this subcommittee. Thank you.
Thank you. Our second witness is Ron Litterer. Ron is the first vice president of the National Corn Growers Association and has held various leadership positions, including chairman of the Disaster Task Force, chairman of the NCGA Public Policy Action Team, and president of the Iowa Corn Growers Association. As a representative of NCGA, Mr. Litterer has advocated development of biotechnology, emphasizing the importance of responsible, accountable management by biotechnology providers, producers, suppliers, and grain merchandisers. The NCGA is a producer-directed trade association headquartered in St. Louis that represents the interests of more than 30,000 farmers. Welcome.
Mr. Chairman and Ranking Member Davis, on behalf of the National Corn Growers Association, I appreciate the opportunity this morning to discuss renewable fuels industry and the growing need for trained workforce in the field of bioenergy. I'm a corn farmer from Green, Iowa. I'm first vice president of the National Corn Growers. We represent, as Congressman Braley said, over 32,000 members from 48 states. NCGA also represents more than 300,000 farmers who contribute to corn checkoff programs and 27 affiliated state organizations across our country, working together to create new opportunities and markets for corn growers. The National Corn Growers Association applauds your efforts, Mr. Chairman, and this committee for recognizing and addressing the critical need for a strong, trained workforce for the bioenergy industry. Today, there are 121 ethanol plants online, with 75 plants under construction, with each plant creating around 40 new jobs in rural America. In my home state of Iowa, there are 28 ethanol plants with more than 1.7 billion gallons of annual capacity. These plants have created more than 27,000 jobs across Iowa, stimulating the local economies and invigorating rural development across the state. As you may know, the ethanol industry is one of the most significant success stories in American manufacturing over the past quarter century. From a cottage industry that produced 175 million gallons of ethanol in 1980, the American ethanol industry has grown to include 121 manufacturing facilities with an annual capacity of nearly 6.2 billion gallons. Today, renewable fuels have become a critical part of the U.S. energy policy. As a consequence of continued high petroleum prices, regional instabilities, and America's commitment to reduce our dependence on foreign oil, ethanol, and other renewable energies are now a critical component in our efforts to build a strong domestic energy supply. These developments in the biofuels industry have spurred new value-added agriculture businesses, employment opportunities, and ethanol plant investments throughout our country. In the Midwest, corn ethanol has made a significant contributions to rural communities and has created thousands of jobs in much-needed areas. As corn ethanol continues to grow and cellulosic ethanol begins to develop, we must have a dedicated and trained workforce to operate these facilities in all regions of the United States. According to a study by John Urbichuk on the economic contributions of the ethanol industry, in 2006 alone, the U.S. saw the creation of 163,000 jobs in all sectors of the economy due to the increase in gross outputs resulting from ongoing production and construction of new ethanol capacity. These include more than 20,000 jobs in America's manufacturing sector, American jobs making ethanol from grain produced by American farmers. Again, a key component of the success of the U.S. ethanol industry over the next decade will be to ensure the industry has a ready and available workforce. Community colleges, land-grant universities, and technology education centers are well positioned to train and educate a robust and productive workforce. These institutions will play a unique role in serving both the educational needs as well as meeting the growing needs of the booming bioenergy sector. By making available a dedicated grant program to these institutions, the critical hands-on training required to operate these facilities will be available to all persons interested in pursuing a career in bioenergy. It will provide countless new opportunities for American workers. The collaborative efforts of the industry, the educational institutions, along with government investment will grow the bioenergy field and create good jobs in clean energy. The National Corn Growers Association believes legislation like the National Endowment for Workforce Education and Renewables and Agriculture Act, the New ERA Act, would help to expand our nation's capacity to identify and track new jobs and skills associated with the growing renewable energy sector, as well as develop and support national and state skill training programs that will demonstrate best practices in addressing skill shortages that have already begun to affect the expansion of renewable energy. Already, the renewable and energy efficiency industries are feeling the pinch of labor shortages. A 2006 study from the National Renewable Energy Lab identified the shortage of skills in training as a leading non-technical barrier to renewable energy and energy growth. The National Corn Growers believe strongly in the continued commitment to build a strong domestic renewable energy and workforce. Ethanol and other bioenergy technologies will play a significant role in reducing our dependence on foreign oil, building up hundreds of rural economies, creating thousands of new job opportunities across the country. The renewable fuels industry has proven to be one of the greatest success stories in rural America, this country, bringing with it opportunity and prosperity for the American farmer.